When it comes to celebrity kids, most of the time, we're captivated by their fame, fashion, or the fact that they're the spitting image of their famous parents. But some of these star children stand out for a completely different reason: their incredible height. These towering offspring of our favorite stars have inherited talent and good looks and some seriously impressive genes regarding stature. Let's dive into a list of celebrity kids whose heights leave us doing a double take. 1. Kaia Gerber. Kaia Gerber is one of the most successful models of her generation and has brought waves into the fashion world since she was young. Born in Los Angeles, California on September 3, 2001, Kaia certainly had big shoes to fill. Her mom, supermodel Cindy Crawford, and her businessman father, Randy Gerber. Cindy Crawford's towering height of 5'9" inches helped make her one of the original supermodels back in the 1990s. And it is very apparent that Kaia inherited not just the height, but also the striking beauty of her mom. Standing tall at 5'10", although only an inch taller from her mother, has worked to her advantage as evidenced by her forays into the competitive world of modeling. That rise did not occur overnight, but it was rapid. At the tender age of 16, Kaia made her runway debut, walking for some of the most significant designers in the world during New York Fashion Week. Her height and lean frame turned her into an instant favorite among designers. She has walked almost every big fashion house catwalk, from Valentino to Chanel to Versace. Her height, poise, and fluidity on a walk have led to comparisons with her mom, but Kaia proves time and again that she is not merely following in Cindy's footsteps, but is carving her ways. In addition to her runway work, Kaia has become a mainstay in editorial shoots, her statuesque height and angular features earning her covers galore for Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and Ella, further solidifying her standing as one of the top models of her generation. What separates Kaia, though, is not just her physical attributes, but her work ethic. Although born into a famous family, Kaia was always down to earth and serious about her career. She has been working hard to be Cindy Crawford's daughter and deserves her place in modeling. 2. Maya Hawke. The daughter of Hollywood heavyweights Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke, Maya Hawke is fast cementing her status as one of the most exciting newbies in town. Maya was born on July 8, 1998, stands at an astonishing height of 5'8", complements her striking looks, and is unbelievably talented in acting, a factor that makes her stand out in her own right. With tall and successful actors surrounding her immediate and extended family, Maya's height seems part of the natural territorial familial inheritance. Her mother, Uma Thurman, famously stands tall at 5'11", adding to her towering presence in iconic roles such as the bride in Kill Bill. While Maya is nowhere near her mother's height, she still possesses the same poise and strength. Whereas Maya's height has turned heads, what has set people abuzz is her acting prowess. She made quite an impression on the audiences for the first time when she starred as Robin in the Netflix series Stranger Things, a cultural phenomenon. Her inimitable wit and quirky charm soon stole the hearts of many viewers. Slender and tall, Maya often cuts an imposing figure on screen, which she uses to significant effect in making her characters larger-than-life creations. Still, her emotionally resonant performances have headlined her as a star. But not only Stranger Things, Maya has had significant film roles, including Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Maya had a minor role in the film, but it was sufficient to bring out her versatility as an actress. Her height helped her stand tall among many Hollywood A-listers, adding to her vitality in an already star-studded ensemble. Due to Maya's hard work and talent, she doesn't ride on the names of her famous parents, but has carved a niche for herself with her dedication and uniqueness in the glamour world of Hollywood. Maya's 5'10" height and elegance are significant assets in the fashion world. Having posed for numerous known magazines with the titles Vogue and Elle, her tall height and ethereal beauty make her a photographer's delight. While her mother Uma was often lauded for her statuesque height and model-like figure, Maya's style leans more toward effortlessly chic. She adds a touch of individuality to her modeling and editorial work, proof that she is not living but forging an identity for herself in the wake of her famous parents. Her height, combined with her vintage-inspired fashion, also makes Maya a perfect fit for red carpet events. With her towering, wiry frame and some of the most eccentric fashion choices, Maya commands attention when attending a film premiere or one of Hollywood's most high-profile award shows. Usually opting for uncomplicated fluid silhouettes that showcase height, such as floor-sweeping gowns or structured blazers, she cuts a confident figure. Tall, statuesque, naturally beautiful, she is always sure to turn heads anytime she leaves the house. 3. Ava Phillippe. For years, Ava Phillippe, daughter of Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe, has been called her mother's counterpart due to their deep resemblance. And while the two do hew close, one marked difference is height. Ava stands at an impressive 5'7" inches tall, dwarfing her diminutive mom, who is only 5'1". That height difference not only separates Ava from her mom, but also informs much of how the public perceives her. She was born on September 9, 1999, and since then, she has grown under the limelight. Besides her star origins, she is creating an identity for herself. Comparisons with Reese are inevitable. However, Ava has a slender height and poise that carries a different elegance, helping her carve a niche. Be it red carpet walks or attending any prestigious event, Ava's tall, stately height usually turns the attention in her direction. Her height complements her presence, bringing an element of refinement and grace not relatively easy to overlook. While Ava hasn't followed her parents into acting, at least not yet, it has helped Ava make waves in other areas, namely fashion. Ava has been invited to many fashion events, often sitting at shows for brands like Rodart and Chanel in the front row. Tall and wiry, with a keen sense of style, she has been a fashion favorite, and many say that she can easily be a model if she decides to be. Her height has already won her several opportunities in modeling, where she has modeled campaigns and editorials showcasing her statuesque beauty. The most striking thing that sets Ava's height apart is how it elevates her in pictures and public appearances. Pictured next to her mother, Reese's 5'1" frame only accentuates Ava's tall build, making her look even more statuesque than she already does. The stark difference in their heights invites comments on how Ava looks more like a young model than an actress's daughter. However, while her height often draws attention, Ava has continued to prove that she is more than a celebrity child. She has her style, set of interests, and ambitions. Ava's tall frame also adds to her refined sense of fashion. She is often seen in slick, structured outfits that accentuate her height and slender figure. Ava's height and fashion choices scream sophistication, be it a flowing gown at some red carpet event or a chic blazer for one of those casual outings. This elegant style has won her accolades from fashion critics and further sealed her status as a rising style icon. 4. Lila Moss. Lila Moss, iconic supermodel Kate Moss's daughter and magazine editor Jefferson Hack, had been following closely in her mother's fashionable footsteps. However, there are notable differences between the two. Standing at 5'6", Lila is a bit shorter than those towering models that seem to frequently rule the runway, including her mother, who measures 5'7". Despite her somewhat average height for a modeling sensation, Lila Moss has made time and time again the kind of talent and charisma that can replace inches to make your mark in the fashion world. She was born on September 29, 2002, and since then has risen through the ranks of the modeling world, first appearing as the face of Marc Jacobs Beauty in 2018. Lila's energy on the runway and in fashion campaigns is brought forth with a petite build matched with fragile yet striking features. While most models are celebrated for their statuesque height, the success of Lila shows that modeling is slowly embracing a more eclectic mix of its talent pool, where personality and individuality matter equally, or possibly more important than height. Lila's height has not affected her securing extensive campaigns and walking for several prestigious fashion houses. Her confidence and how she carries herself off make her appear taller than her actual height. Like her mom, Lila is radiant and confident in her skin, commanding her runway without being as tall as most of her peers. She commenced her runway by walking for Miu Miu in 2020 and has since been a regular on all fashion weeks around the globe. The capability of this supermodel to carry off anything with confidence, no matter how tall she is, shows how capable she is at modeling. Although Lila's height may not be typical for runway models, her genetics certainly play a part in her success. Even the world's most iconic supermodel, Kate Moss, made a career for herself despite not being exceptionally tall by industry standards. The success of Kate, breaking into what a traditional model should be, paved the way for Lila, who is forging her path in a new generation of fashion. Lila's height and body type represent a more realistic version of beauty, mirroring the generation that clings to authenticity and diversity in modeling. 5. Lily James. Lily James was born on April 5, 1989. This English actress has gained numerous fans through her power-packed performances in movies such as Cinderella and Baby Driver. At 5'7", James may be considered average height, but she stands tall with her remarkable acting and intriguing screen presence. James's talent and versatility have caused a very rapid rise in her career. From period dramas to current comedies, she jumps through any method with the greatest of ease, as though this were nothing. And you learn from this about genre and character. Her height has never been an obstacle. Her performances have always brought her range and depth as an actress to light. Whether she plays the role of a princess in Cinderella or a savvy young woman in Baby Driver, she mesmerizes people with her strong portrayals. Besides her acting skills, Lily James is famous for her style. Taller and full of figures in every red carpet walk with her style and elegant attires, her choices are often noted for classic and sophisticated appeal, making her create a mark at various events. Jamie's success in Hollywood proved that talent and hard work mean much more than height. She has her way of expressing a character, and above all, she has a tremendous sense of fashion that locks her place in the entertainment world. Her career seems endless as it proves that her effect is beyond structures. 6. Lourdes Leon. Lourdes Leon, affectionately called Lola, is the daughter of the only pop sensation Madonna and Cuban actor Carlos Leon. Born on October 14, 1996, Lourdes has carved out her path in the fashion world, making a name for herself as a model, performer, and style icon. 5. Enter 7. Lourdes stands at an average height compared to modeling standards. Still, much like her mother, she carries herself with a bold, unapologetic confidence that makes her stand tall amongst the sea of young hopefuls trying to make it big. Although Lourdes is far from being the tallest among the models, her features are striking, and her fierce, hard-to-ignore fashion, an unconventional style, has captured the attention of designers and photographers alike. She made her runway debut in 2018 for the Gypsy Sport Spring 2019 show, where her appearance and the energy she gave off were singular. Her confidence and ability to make her individuality ring true have become the signature of Lourdes, helping her secure roles in major campaigns and editorials. Not only has her height not hindered Lourdes' success, but she also has design collaborations with high-end fashion brands such as Stella McCartney and Miu Miu. She has also done ads for Marc Jacobs, capturing perfectly that spirit of angst and grit that always seems to find a home with the brand. Lourdes' average height is balanced by her larger-than-life personality, enabling her to stand out among the typically very tall models. Lourdes' bold, eclectic fashion is full of personality. One can often see inspiration from her mother, but she brings it into the modern era. She can pull off extremely oversized, avant-garde pieces, playing with proportion, and making this young lady appear much taller than she stands. Lourdes has embraced fashion as one way to challenge typical beauty standards, love of naturalness, and celebrating body positivity. Her height, supplemented by her unique style, molded her into a trendsetter for younger generations of fashion enthusiasts. 7. Hailey Bieber. Hailey Bieber was born Hailey Baldwin on November 22, 1996. She is a model and a media personality who has gained much attention as the wife of pop sensation Justin Bieber and made waves in the fashion industry herself. Although at 5'7", Hailey stands on the shorter side of the runway, she has proved that her talent, work ethic, and flair easily set aside any limitations in height, much like her famous family. including actor Stephen Baldwin and Uncle Alec Baldwin. Hailey has made an inspiring landmark within the world of entertainment. Hailey's height did not hamper her from earning major runway appearances and campaigns from several of the best recognized brands in the world. She has walked for high-fashion designer brands like Tommy Hilfiger, Off-White, and Moschino, among others. And her lack of height has never stopped her from receiving top modeling jobs. A little short compared to other runway models, Hailey's athletic physique, striking features, and capability to work the camera have made her a top choice among designers. While runway modeling often favors taller models, Hailey's career has taken off with print and commercial campaigns. At 5'7", Hailey's frame joins her natural beauty in securing top contracts with brands like Ralph Lauren, Levi's, and Guess. She has also become a staple in fashion editorials for magazines like Vogue, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar, where height is never an issue but part of her unique appeal. Height becomes an advantage as her style often pulls off looks that accentuate her long legs and lean figure. Whether attending red carpet events or being captured in street style, she knew just how to wear her height with high-waisted pants that matched up perfectly, crop tops and form-fitting dresses that made her frame a little taller and even more statuesque. Her ability to enhance her natural height with fashion choices further makes her a style icon and influences many of her fans and followers. Hailey has been quoted in interviews talking candidly about what a tough time she's had modeling in relation to her height. However, she hasn't forgotten the hard work and determination that have brought her to where she is. Hailey's height might not have been suitable for the runway, but that did not stop her. She opted to build her career through persistence, professionalism, and an accurate acknowledgement of her body. 8. Willow Smith. Willow Smith was born on October 31, 2000, and became a multi-talented artist, actress, and singer. She expressed her explosive talents in music, film, and fashion. She is the child of actors Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, meaning she has been in the spotlight since childhood. Standing at about 5'7", Willow's height can best be described as ordinary, but this shortish teen is a legend in all other things: artistry, fashion, and general presence. Willow's height befits the edgy and experimental style that has often characterized her bold fashion choices beyond the conventions of beauty. From ensembles that are space-age to clothes that are just simply avant-garde, Willow has become known for her fearless fashion sense. Part of her height adds to this singular persona she seems to utilize as a statement against societal norms. Besides modeling, Willow is also a fruitful musician, known for her hits like Whip My Hair, and more recently alternative rock and neo-soul. While her career is growing, so is her height. Meanwhile, she is making her way in different artistic fields, proving that her success is based on talent and vision, not just physical appearance. Although Willow's height is a fraction of what makes her an influential figure in pop culture, her artistic achievements, boundary-pushing fashion sense, and staying true to herself have inspired the youth to be in a place they can call their own, regardless of physical attributes. 9. Sarah Paulson. Born on December 17, 1974, Sarah Paulson is an American actress celebrated immensely for commanding performances in television and film. At 5'6" inches on average, Paulson has made quite a mark with her acting talent and distinctiveness in the industry. From dramatic television series like American Horror Story to critically acclaimed movies such as 12 Years a Slave, Paulson has been part of quite varied career roles. Tall and statuesque, that has never come in the way for her to do full justice to any of her characters that came with their challenges and depth. Along with her brilliant acting career, Sarah Paulson is a fashion icon who has always been noted for elegance, more often than not in quieter tones. On the red carpet, she goes for classic silhouettes and refined styles that suit her height and frame. Many of Paulson's fashion choices bring out her natural grace and sophistication, proving that style is more than just height. 10. Florence Pugh, and is generally known for her roles in films like Midsummer, Little Women, and Black Widow. At 5'3", she is below average height compared to most Hollywood actresses. However, this does not prevent her from securing influential roles and owning the screen. Florence's height has never hindered her success, as she has risen quickly to be current and one of the most respected young actresses in the industry. In her acting, Florence has had strong performances combined with a depth of emotion, the sort of acting ability which has received great critical acclaim. Surely, talent far outweighs physical attributes when it comes to success in Hollywood. Florence complements her petite frame with bold, structured looks that bring a fantastic figure. Her effortless, natural beauty places her as many designers' favorite on most red carpets, where height can never be an issue. Florence uses fashion to express her individuality and takes pride in her playful, daring outfits, which prove that she is confident. These celebrity kids are making a name for themselves through their talents, and their incredible heights are also turning heads everywhere they go. Whether they're walking down runways, starring in blockbuster movies, or being spotted alongside their famous parents, one thing's sure: these towering stars are impossible to ignore. Did we miss any of your favorite tall celebrity kids? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest celebrity news.